Hey everybody, my name's Tim Wendt. I'm a trumpet player. I'm based in the New York area, and I've been playing Terry Warburton's mouthpieces for coming up on 28 years. I got introduced to them at the 1988 ITG conference in Denton, Texas. Terry, I'm not sure if you were there, but Ben Smalley was. Got to meet Ben. What a wonderful, wonderful person he was, and got introduced to the Warburton system, and I've been playing it ever since. And it's just been a wonderful partnership between this face, whatever horn I'm holding in front of me, and your stuff is the in-between, the middleman, and everything works great. And when I saw on your Facebook page that you had come up with a new training device, your Special O.P.S, Optimal Pressure System Training Device, I called Terry up and I said, hey man, send me one of those and I'll do a comparison video between that and one that's made in Germany that a friend brought back for me, oh geez, about 25 years ago. And as far as I know, this is the original insertable pressure training device for trumpet. Again, made in Germany, excellent engineering with the threads and all this stuff. This one is tension adjustable. Maybe you can see that little knob moving. You can adjust it to where you can use a good amount of pressure down to where you can use hardly any pressure at all before the device will start to collapse, and it opens up holes inside that are covered before you start using pressure, and then the air goes through the holes instead of going into the horn making trumpet sounds. Okay, this device is flawed because it's way too long. If you compare that to Terry's piece, you can see that this is almost the length of a trumpet mouthpiece just by itself. So when you insert it into a horn, it's going to make you play a half a step flat just right off the bat. And if you're a young player and you're working on pressure, trying not to play with much pressure, and all of a sudden now you got to work, oh man, my pitch is off, but even though you're a half a step flat, it's going to throw you off. It's not something that you want to throw into the equation, especially for young players. Plus, the length of it, you have to hold the horn further out in front of you. And for young players, maybe with short arms, that's just going to create even more problems. So Terry's invention here, this OPS, is just about the length of a trumpet mouthpiece just by itself, but when you insert it, this is a little skinnier. When you insert it, it's just the right length of a trumpet mouthpiece. Can we see that? Okay, there we go. There we go. That's pretty good. You can see that's, yeah, if it's off by just a smidgen, which is like nothing. Terry's piece, no surprise to this, is also threaded with the Warburton system threads, which from what I understand is like the industry standard. So Greg Black tops, of course Warburton, cancel tops. I imagine any other top that you have cut or made, you can also get made with the Warburton thread, so it will fit into this. Terry's piece OPS is also tension adjustable. You open it up and there are 3 black plastic rings in here. See if I can get this. Okay, yeah, 3 black plastic rings. There we go. And you can mix and match, take them out completely. There's the little holes. That's the whole thing behind this. The whole thing. Ha! Okay. And this way you can adjust the amount of pressure that you can and can't use before the device will collapse, opening up the holes and making it so that you get the benefit of working with a pressure training device. And it will let you play in tune. Actually, it's just a hair flat, but hey, it's a whole lot better than being a half a step flat. And I was using just a little bit of pressure on that high C. It was just kind of starting to collapse. With some practice, I'll be able to get that C and notes higher than that with minimal pressure. And there's something I do want to establish up front is there's no such thing as a non-pressure system, at least in my opinion on playing, because anytime you've got contact with your lips and the mouthpiece, there's pressure just from contact. We always want to try to play with the minimum amount of contact pressure possible. For those of you that are having some note sounding issues, like you're playing and all of a sudden a note cuts out, probably a pretty good chance you're using too much pressure on your upper lip. And I want to emphasize, this is a training device. This is not something you would perform with. Listen. That difference in sound is because the straight cylinder that's got the holes on the inside, it affects how the horn is going to, your tone quality on the horn, just a little bit, but it's going to be enough where you're not going to want to use it in a performance situation. Then again, you know, you just want to train with this. This actually looks kind of like Terry, your Series 80. Remember those tops? I think you still make them. I haven't seen one for a while. But it looks kind of like that. And excellent engineering, excellent manufacture on this. Terry, I almost think there might be some German in you, like you know, the great German engineering on this, but might be some German in you someplace. So, jawohl, and all that stuff. Anyway, outstanding training device for students, for anybody that's using a lot of pressure and wants to improve on that. Definitely. Terry's Special O.P.S. O.P.S. I'm not sure what the price on this is. I should have looked this up. Is it 90 bucks, something like that? Definitely worth it. Readily available. eBay, 150 or more if you can find it. Doesn't work as well. Doesn't work as well. Works great. Okay, Terry, hey, thanks for all the good things you're doing for us. I love the Pete too. Use the Pete every day. Going to be using this, and great things are going to come from it. So there you go, a little comparison video. I hope this helps out, and hey guys, let's go out and make happy trumpet sounds. And remember, live music is where it's at. We don't want none of this recorded, this pre-recorded stuff. We want live musicians. This will help keep us alive. Okay, y'all take care. Talk to you later. Bye.